Wow! Hi guys. So, give me a second. I'm sorry, this is starting off really poorly. Alright, I'm back. Hi. Sorry about that. I can't edit these videos or these live streams after the fact. So, I'm just going to jump right into it and I'm going to give my honest opinion about Black Panther, the 19th film in the MCU, not including all the shows. And yes, this will be a spoiler-free review. For any of those who are curious about spoilers, I saw the movie last night, and I gotta say, I'm gonna be honest. People are not going to agree with me whatsoever, and that is fine. And it's whatever. Personally, my screening, I guess, was hindered by the 3D. First of all, I'm gonna state that out right now, and I think for a fact that they really should remove the 3D, especially because this is Black Panther, and because the 3D glasses have black lenses, and this movie has a lot of black scenes, like filters and stuff. It hinders the screening. Now, I saw it. It should be out today or something like that, or coming out. I saw it a couple days or a day before. Obviously, everybody else, or a lot of people have seen it already, but pointless. I also want to state that I am going to be doing the Marvel reviews. I'm going to be reviewing every Marvel movie until the Avengers Infinity War Blu-ray release. Just to point that out, so I am going to be doing every single MCU movie thus far, because I think I've done every single DC movie. Doesn't mean a thing, okay? Anyways. But yes, my screening was covered in black. I'll be honest, like I couldn't see, like it made the movie dark enough that I was having trouble paying attention at times. That would be my first gripe, is the 3D. Do not go see this in 3D. Go see it in 2D if you can. Whatever you can, just go. You'll have a better experience than I will have. But even with the 3D, how was the movie? To be completely honest, for me, in the current state of the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe, believe it or not, there are people that are actually not up to date with this stuff. As a standalone movie, it's good, but it does have its flaws. And this is where people are going to disagree with me. The movie's consistency is very bad. 1 minute we'll jump to political views, then action sequence maybe, then it'll be elongated talking, put more political views, talking about the trying to build up the character even more after Civil War, since this is his second on-screen performance. Hi, whoever has joined. I'll be honest. For me, I yawned 5 times during the full movie, 5 to 7 times, and that is because, how do I put this without insulting people? That is because there was a point where the movie felt like nothing was happening, and it just kept going and going and going. And this is probably the most political. I'm talking about Black Panther, if you can't tell. I guess I'll just recap. I saw Black Panther in 3D. The 3D hindered my experience. I could not see most of the scenes. Well, I could see the scenes, but it was very black because of the 3D glasses, and it was very hard to tell what was going on in some sequences. So do not go see Black Panther in 3D. Shame, shame, yes. Um, the actors all did wonderfully. Every single one of them, great job from a Marvel movie. Obviously, everybody does a, that never doubt any actors. There's actually some plot twists that happen, but that's where Marvel is trying. Sam, hi Sam. I think I botched up your name, didn't I? For the actors, it's great, but a lot of the story elements feel very late in the game, and they feel very like I thought at one point I was watching James Bond, and then I thought at one point I was watching Iron Man, and then at one point I felt like I was watching The Last Jedi. I hated that movie. Sorry. And then Spider-Man 3. So there was significant amounts of feeling, and I was torn between, do I like this movie? Do I hate this movie? I don't actually know. And the reason because, and it was very apparent right after. So is there any hint about Soul Gem? To be completely honest, my theory, without spoiling anything, this is a spoiler-free review. The Soul Gem will be the last gem that will be in Infinity War. It was actually the first gem that was shown, and will be the last gem that was shown. I'm gonna let your imagination go. The gem actually has actually been shown. That's my belief, and also theories of fans and whatnot. But if you really pay attention to a lot of the wording that was in Thor 1, if you pay attention to these movies, you will see that they actually introduced the Soul Gem very early on. I don't want to say that the Soul Gem was or was not in this movie, because I'm not about that I'm not about that spoiler life. But I will say this, it was the least impactful film, especially before Infinity War. That is my biggest gripe about this. Is that Black Panther feels like a movie that should have come out either after Iron Man 2, Civil War, or after Civil War, because it happens a week after Civil War. That being said, I think Thor Ragnarok would have definitely been the better choice before the big movie. Because I don't know, there's a lot of people who've seen the movie already, but if you've seen the one credit scene, you'll know what I'm talking about. And Infinity War is coming, but Black Panther is a terrible, terrible movie to hype people up for the big one. It would have been good for November even, or literally a movie after Civil War, because Black Panther, it's too late. It's too late for this movie, and let's face it, it's Black History Month. Why would you, I mean, I can understand, but my problem is just the timing of the movie, and if it is not Soul Gem, so how Black Panther is. Adamantium, or in MCU, Vibranium. If you watch Age of Ultron, they actually talk about Vibranium a bit, which they also say that Captain America's shield is Vibranium. So they have mentioned Vibranium, which in hindsight, it's Wolverine's claws. They just, because of the rights and everything, it's a complicated manner all around. And because Disney's finally, possibly, fingers crossed, is going to own the rights to Fox, we may get the adamantium wording properly. I do believe that the Soul Gem will be the final thing shown. I think we're going to see the gems that we've seen so far be the ones that get taken, and then boom, plot twist. There's the Soul Gem, and I have an idea where it is. But anyways, that is my theory, as well as, like I said. But Black Panther, I walked out feeling a bit, how do I put this? It's a good movie, but I yawned 5 times throughout the entire movie. And I was actually, and I watched a review beforehand. A lot, this movie's getting a lot of good hype, but all I'm hearing mainly is the fact that it's, strong. I'm gonna get to the time, like the rating, very soon. It was good, but it felt very Marvel, and it felt like one of those movies that just felt like it needed, a filler movie. It felt like it just needed to be pushed out before Infinity War. And that's a shame, in my opinion. I pay attention to these movies, and I thought it was good. I thought the characters did good, but personally, I felt like this arc could have been maybe pushed after Infinity War or placed somewhere else. Like I said, Thor Ragnarok would have been the best movie to put now because that was such a good movie. I'm not going to give you the rating now, but oh my goodness. Black Panther, unfortunately, because of the timing, because of the hype that it's getting, that's what's hindering it as well, is the hype train. Like Wonder Woman, I was not that great. It was a Man of Steel ripoff, in my opinion. It was a Man of Steel ripoff, in my opinion. And yeah, sorry about this. I have a thing that I put behind my phone, so you're about to see a bit of me close up. Oh no, it's not working. Cats, what are you doing to my... There's my kitchen. The post-credit scenes are pointless. They are literally pointless. They are... I will say this. They should have been in the movie to really get us hyped about Infinity War. That's what I'm saying. Like, this whole movie feels... Like, the first post-credit scene is literally an exact ripoff of the last 2 minutes of Iron Man 1. And the second one is a scene that is very predictable and should have been. And if it hadn't happened, I would have wondered why. But it should have happened before the credits so they can give way to maybe hint at other things. All in all, Black Panther was action packed. For some reason, Marvel / Disney, they've been really pushing the vulgar language, which I have no problem with, which is always a shock. But at this point, they're only missing one word, and that's the F-bomb. If you're new to my channel, I don't really like swearing on my channel for many different reasons. But yes, they are literally pushing the boundaries. And I applaud them, but so there is nothing to relate with it. Nothing. Absolute. Well, actually, there is one thing, but it is very minimum. And this movie just sets up. It feels like okay. I'm going to tell you this right now. It feels like two movies, which I am borrowing from another reviewer. But it does feel like two movies. Like, the first half is literally Black Panther 1 mixed up with Civil War. Imagine, okay, Civil War happens, right? And then the first hour of Black Panther, and that's that movie. And then the last hour of the Black Panther is Black Panther 2. So the sequel that it is, because it is a sequel to Civil War, and I'm going to be completely honest, watching the Infinity War trailer with the Wakanda stuff has me a bit worried, because personally, just like Justice League, this also felt like a Batman movie, because they also talked about stuff from Civil War, if you know what scene I'm talking about. And that right there also hindered. It's borrowing from a lot of other stuff. It's borrowing from the other Marvel movies. And like I said, I've got nothing against the actors, but it's just really, for me personally, it was the worst timing you could have possibly put. Especially, like I said, a few months from now, we're getting the big one. The big movie we've been waiting for 6 years. or 10 years, however long you've been following this. But I've been waiting 6 years since Thanos showed up on screen. So to have this, no. I'm giving Black Panther, as of right now, my rating, I will have to buy the Blu-ray and rewatch it when there's no 3D glasses. As of right now, Black Panther for me, I can't say. I really, really can't say. Go watch the movie. I think the answers will be, yeah. Martin Freeman, everybody, like I said, great job. You know, oh yeah, and also do not buy it. If you want to avoid spoilers, also don't go see which actors are in the movie. Checking IMDb. Oh yeah, and as you know, the famous guy does his famous cameo. So that's a thing. Like I said, no spoilers. Disappointed. I am 100% disappointed with the movie. I'm giving it a 5 as of right now. I'm not judging it off the actors. I'm not judging it off of the story, because the story was fine. It was strong. It was all in all, it's about a tribal, like they're doing something different, and I applaud everything, but it's just the timing. The hype is killing it for me, and it's like I said, you don't put this before your big one. Thor Ragnarok would have been, put Black Panther before Thor Ragnarok, and then watch Thor Ragnarok. If you're gonna watch it timeline wise, that is the best way to do it, to be completely and utterly honest with you. Because Thor Ragnarok happens literally right before Infinity War. This happens after Civil War. Do the math. Yeah. I think I can see why people are hyping it, but not for the right reasons, as they should be. I'm hearing a lot of stuff like, oh, a lot of the black actors are good. Oh, the female leads. That's what's driving the movie. And that also is my problem, is that there's a lot of that. But when I go into movies, I want to see the movie for that. The story, the action, is the action good? Of course. Yes. The Stanley cameo was quick, though, good, as always. It was good. It's good. It was good. Probably the best part of the movie. I will say this, whenever the Wakandans were on screen, personally for me, okay, I've got nothing against them. That is where that's where there's a lot of dry humor too. People were laughing, but there was not a lot of laughs. So this is one of the darker Marvel movies. If you've seen Thor Ragnarok, take all the comedy, switch it up for the most serious stuff. And I gotta say, I was really surprised when I walked out. I'm like, this literally is what people are talking about. This is what I was expecting. Even from the trailers, I wasn't that excited, so there was no real excitement. But Infinity War is around the corner, guys. I'm looking forward to it. Popey, thank you for joining. Sam, thank you for actually giving me a shot. But as I said, I'm going to literally... is it also related to Ultron's part? That's a good question. Someone from Age of Ultron, and he's in the trailer, does come in. But there are things about this movie. I don't know what's wrong with Disney, but lately they've actually angered me with their story elements, because there are things they do. I don't know if they're interfering, but there's a lot of elements from across, like Thor Ragnarok, Last Jedi, and this movie that are too similar. There's elements, and you're going to see that when you see the movie. Like, if you've seen those two movies, you'll understand. But no, I gotta say, the Ultron stuff hasn't been really talked about, so no. But like I said, someone from Age of Ultron does show up. I'll take maybe 3 more questions, and then I am gonna head off and work on another video. And Sam, you should subscribe. You and I, we could talk a little bit. Oh, and Popey, keep an eye open. I'm going to buy one of your shirts. I actually like your design, by the way. Just saying, I'm gonna drink my non-supported Coke product. Thank you very much. They're not rewarding me in any way, shape, or form. So yes, I'll take 3 more questions. Go, and they can be about the movie, but I am gonna try to no spoiling it. Yeah. So, go ahead. Question away. I hope I did a good review. I always try to do these reviews as properly as I can. My throat's dry. Yeah, it took me back a bit, to be completely honest. Just a bit. Compared to your other one, which is more cartoony, this one is more cartoony with realism. I do like it in a strange way, but then there's that, like, you know, it's a weird design. I mean, it's definitely a weird design, I gotta be honest, but I do like it. It's out of this world. It's crazy. Your music's great. I'm giving you a little too many compliments. Is there anything else am I missing before I get off the live stream? But yes. Okay. One last thing. If you got questions, put them down. Do not go into Black Panther with expectations. Is more intelligent than Siri is more intelligent. I don't actually know what that is. Is that supposed to be Black Panther's, like, computer? I actually don't know, because they just talked about vibranium a lot in this movie, and a lot of vibranium. Oh yeah, did I mention there's a lot of vibranium? Maybe 2 white people. There's that too. I've got nothing wrong. I just think it's funny when, it's very funny how they're, yeah. Thank you. Yes. Thanks for hanging with me for a few minutes. Well, no, I thank you for hanging out with me. Before you go, I want to show you the poster I got, though. Move out of my way. Alright, are you still there? Can't see you. Oh, okay. Okay, 1 second. Don't go anywhere. Is she more intelligent than I am? She's very sassy. Okay. When you go to the IMAX screening, you get this nice little poster. By the way, I don't know if you can see it, but it's very nice. Yeah. And I'm actually going to show you the, right? They give you posters if you go to the movies. I'm actually going to show you the Thor Ragnarok movie poster to prove I've seen the movie. Now that's good. This is good. I like that one. I'm going to do the review very soon. I don't know when, but they will do the review. I'm not crazy, I swear. Hi, cat. Okay. Alright, Poppy, you may now proceed. I have to be honest, I can't jump on the hype train, and I feel disappointed everybody is pointing out. My favorite review that I read about Black Panther, the women, they good. Good to see you. And remember, stay fresh, Poppy. Stay fresh. I'm always watching your videos. I'm gonna finish up I was actually gonna watch your South Park, but I decided to do reviews first. So Poppy is gonna leave now, but I actually wanna say something. I saw a review. It literally said the men were the worst, the women were good. They were like the best part of the movie. The men were very weak. I am, that's not a review. You can't gender neutralize me and say that the men were really good. Not in that way, but altogether, everybody did a fantastic job. That's not a review. That's just your personal preference. You gotta look at everybody's acting chops. Everybody did good. Good. And also, the guy from Get Out was in this, and it surprised me. which is probably why Black Panther got pushed back till February, on Black History Month. Got to think. But yeah, Sam, stick around, subscribe, dislike this comment. We'll have a great time. I've been posting some God of War videos that I think you're gonna like. I have been doing live streams. I do VR live streams. You can check those out. Go to the channel. I'm actually going to be doing a live stream February 19th, because I can do that. I love talking with my peeps, you, me, everybody, new people. Please come again. Is there any last thing you want to say, Sam? You have one more topic, sentence, question, curiosities. Go see the movie, though. Support the movie for sure. Don't not support Black Panther. As a movie, it's decent. So I can't wait till the Blu-ray so I can watch it at home and give my final. I'll watch it. I'll watch it. I shouldn't be drinking on stream. It's rude. It's very rude. I might do some merch actually. The "Don't Be Rude" merch, where you see the rude in bold on the shirt, PPP above it. Claimed, no one shall claim "Don't Be Rude." You'll understand, Sam. Okay, well, I guess I gotta go. And I'll see you. Oh wait, I'll subscribe. It's nice to talk to you, and you can drink. I thank you, Samir Khan. I think I just botched up your name. I'm gonna go now. It's a little late. I think it's 1/4 past my bedtime. Maybe just a bit. Also, late. Not late night screaming, but all right, Sam. See you in the future. Bye. Enjoy Black Panther.